Hi all, Terry here. I'm being led to do another video because God is so awesome. All things are possible with God, right? So I'm being led to do this video, and it's kind of ironic after the last dream video, but here we go. This one is about the Cataclysm Dreamers and or maybe some of the Rapture Dreamers. Uh, some of these dreamers who dream about cataclysms and stuff like that, they're not taking responsibility for the dream. And they're just putting their dreams up on the internet, and it's scaring people into accepting Christ. But a person who accepts Christ out of fear is not going to be sincere. And so, therefore, it doesn't take, and it's not for real. So, therefore, it's kind of like a waste of time. So, these dreamers, they're not interpreting their dreams. They're just, they wake up and, it's a scary dream for them. So, they feel an urgency to just put it up on the internet because they're scared, it scared them, so they put it on the internet, and therefore it scares everybody else too. And that's not what we're supposed to do with dreams. Um, they claim that it's a warning from God, but so let's take all these people that dream about a giant east coast of the United States tsunami wave killing millions of people. It's pretty scary. And they're claiming that God gave them the dream to put out there to the public as a warning to the US that God's judgment is about to hit the nation hard because of their sins. Don't get me wrong, I believe that, this kind of thing might happen at some point. I believe that earth changes are going to happen, and that's how the Bible prophecy is going to be played out. But these dreamers are forgetting one thing, that dreams are a mechanism that God built into us to allow our subconscious. It's a mechanism to allow our subconscious mind to release built up stress and tension and anxiety from our conscious mind. The symbolism in the dream is important to relay messages to the dreamer. And 99.9 times, every dream is a message for the one who is having the dream. But if the messages are from God to the dreamer, the message can also be a message to others, depending on the symbolism and what kind of message it is. Other people can learn from a message from God. So, with that said, the dreams, the dreams of the giant tsunami waves, they're not meant to be put out there to scare everybody. These dreamers are failing to get the interpretation of the dream before they jump to put it on the internet so that others can be frightened by what these dreams depict, just like they're frightened by it. And so, I implore these disaster dreamers to please get the interpretation before you air your dreams on the internet. And I'm not saying that your dreams are not from God. I'm just saying to please pray and get the interpretation first. And also it might take a while before you get the complete understanding of all the symbolism in your dream or your vision. I mean, you could be having visions of this, but you need to get interpretations and get exactly what this means before you just jump to put it up on the internet for the whole world to see, and you don't even know exactly what it means, because you're scaring people. And I will say this: in dreams, most of the time, when you're dreaming about water being when there's water in a dream, in any form, water usually has to do with emotions or an emotional aspect or emotional component, and it's usually for or the emotions of or the feelings of the dreamer. So, you know, with that being said, I'm asking you to get the interpretations first, please, before you continue to, scare people and, just frighten the heck out of people. Also, there's a lot of people who are like saying that other people who have been putting dreams up for a long time on the internet. And I'll go ahead and say one of them's name, Rhonda Epson. I've heard a lot of other YouTubers say that her dreams are not from God. And well, I'll just say this, that she's been doing this for a long time, and she knows how to interpret the symbolism in her dreams. And with the Holy Spirit's help, she is able to determine if the message that is in those dreams, she's able to determine if that message is one that all of us can learn from or not. You know, that's how she approaches her dream videos. She has the understanding that as the dreamer, the messages that the symbolism in her dreams relates, she has the understanding that as the dreamer, those messages are for her as the dreamer. She's the first one that those messages are for, and she has that understanding. She's been interpreting dreams for a long time, and she knows with the Holy Spirit's help, she has the understanding of whether or not certain amount of her dreams, or certain ones of her dreams, there are messages that others can learn from. And so, that being said, it's not that her dreams, all that she is claiming that all of her dreams come from God, because in a sense, all dreams do come from God. If there is symbolism in there and the symbolism points to a message for the dreamer, then it's coming from God. if it's helping you release some stress or release some anxiety, if your subconscious mind is helping you release anxiety that has been built up in your daily life by your conscious mind, then it's coming from God. That's a mechanism that God built into us. So, yes, I believe that the enemy, Satan, he can attack us through our dreams and just, you know, give us things that just bother us and bother us and bother us. But there's also symbolism in regular dreams that if we don't know what it means, it will bother us and bother us and bother us. I've had dreams that there's been something in there that has just bugged me and bugged me and bugged me for months and months and months. And then finally, it becomes apparent to me. Whether it just the Holy Spirit, I just hear it in my spirit, what it is, and the Holy Spirit revealed it to me, or if I got it some other way, through reading scriptures or, you know, seen something that made it just pop out to me, whatever, however I got it, you know, I could have had it for months and months and never understood that particular part of that dream. And then finally, boom, there it is. And it took months because maybe, I mean, it's all in God's timing. Maybe I wasn't ready to see it yet. You know, only God knows these things. I don't. Anyway, that's all I had to say for this dream, or for this video. Um, you know, if you don't know Jesus, and you want to get to know him, just go to a quiet place and call out to him. Say, Jesus, I want you to come into my heart. I want to get to know you. Come into my life, and you'll be very surprised because he's going to show up. So, with that being said, God bless everybody, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.